guys. So, the NFL has officially suspended Jameis Winston 3 games for failure to report an incident that happened in March 2016. Now, if you guys remember what happened in March of 2016, a Uber driver accused Jameis Winston of groping her in the crotch at a Mexican fast food restaurant drive-thru. All right. So, Jameis Winston's version of the story was of him. It was Ron Darby, who, I might add, was Jameis Winston's alibi when it came to that sexual assault case at Florida State. Yeah, probably not the best alibi in that situation. I'm just saying. Anyways, moving on from that. So the story was it was him, it was Ron Darby, it was another dude by the name of Brandon Banks. Now, Brandon Banks is currently serving 15 years in prison due to pretty much a gang rape situation he had at Vanderbilt. So, of course, Brandon Banks' attorney was like, nah, it wasn't me. It was not me. It was Winston was drunk as hell. We put him in the front seat of the car, and he went on by his very own way. So Brandon Banks and the Uber driver story match up together, basically, and saying that Jameis Winston was the only guy in the car when the groping incident happened. So, of course, originally Jameis Winston denied it. He denied it. And then, of course, the truth came out, and now recently his statement was like, yeah, I apologize. Which means, he got caught in a lie. Yeah. So, after all of that, right? So, here goes my thing with the whole situation. First and foremost, there are three sides. There's three parties that know they're wrong. They should just admit they're wrong and learn how to move forward. First and foremost, Jameis Winston knows. He knows. I personally love seeing black starting quarterbacks in the NFL, but I don't hold any sympathy for Jameis Winston right now. I'm sorry. He knows what people are saying about him. He's well enough to know. Even I said this on my podcast, which is about to drop by the way. He knows that what people think about him. He knows the narrative around him. He knows that people look at him as if he got out scot-free at the sexual assault case in Florida State. And I do not know one way or another. I'm not going to make the determination on that because I don't know. The case was just so damn poorly handled. I don't even know how to back about it. So, we have that going, right? And, again, he knows. Now, not only add to that Florida State situation, he had the whole effort in the, situation. Try to keep it family oriented. He also had the crab leg situation at Publix. Yeah, he had the crab leg situation. So he knows the narrative around. He knows what people think about it. He knows that he got to do a little bit better at managing how he handled himself because, again, double standards. You are a franchise quarterback. People are looking up to you, right or wrong. You got people looking up to you. You got kids looking up to you. Now, again, I get it. Kids, I get it. Typically, I'm not going to look for an athlete to be my future son role model, but I understand. Some people don't. Some people operate a little bit different. It's cool. So, Jameis Winston has to know that, right? He does. So, he has to know the narrative around. He has to know. He has to be aware of who he is as an individual. He has to be. There's no way to get around it. Also, first and foremost, again, Jameis, dude, just admit that you have issues. It's cool. You probably the first NFL player to admit, yo, I have some issues, like serious issues. I need to get help. Cool. If he can admit that to people, that would go a long way into making sure that he get himself straightened out. Just my personal opinion. To the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, you knew the guy that you were drafting. You knew from day one. You knew the situation with the sexual assault case. You knew the crab leg incident. You know who he is. You know. Oh, not to mention James Winston started that one fight against the Saints. I remember that too. But back to the Buccaneers case. You know the guy you drafted. Now, I don't know if you told Hard Knocks to dedicate the whole episode to showing how nice of a guy Jameis Winston is, and how lovely he is, how his family loves him, how he had a rough growing. Like I don't care. I'm sorry, I don't care. You know, again, man, you knew the guy you're drafting. You knew the guy that you were drafting, and you tried to make him into this guy that he probably is never going to be. You could not make a guy the way you want him to be. It's hard to do. It's hard to do. It really is. Especially if he said it in his own ways. Now, again, I get it. Jameis from the South. The South thinks a little bit different than everybody else. I'm from the South, so I understand that completely. But at the same time, there's no excuse. None. Zero. But, whatever, right? So, Buccaneers, just admit, I'm not going to say you screwed up, because clearly you drafted for his talent, not for anything else. So, if you really want to help Jameis out, really help him out. Don't try to win the press conference. Which brings me to the NFL. I don't know what the hell the NFL is doing. First of all, you say you did this investigation. Okay. How the hell do you come up with 3 games? Now you, and furthermore, the 3 games did not come from the actual incident. It came from the fact that he did not report. So now, you really paint this picture of who you really are as a company. Like, obviously, apparently, it's embarrassing the NFL in any capacity is more egregious than actually, sexually assaulting a woman. Case in point, Ray Rice went to NFL. He did not give him no issues, and he only got 2 games. Now, I will admit, he should never got just 2 games. That was a mistake on the NFL's part, but the NFL operates on that system of, well, as long as you don't embarrass us to our faces, then, we'll help you out a little. We'll cut you. We'll let you slide a little bit. Yeah. Imagine Tom Brady only getting the 4-game suspension because he did not want to cooperate with Roger Goodell. Ezekiel Elliott got 6 games because he didn't really want to really cooperate with the NFL, I understand it, but still, Colin Kaepernick obviously probably never gonna play again because the whole embarrassing the NFL kind of thing. So now again, we in a situation now where as long as you don't embarrass the NFL, you're good. Which is why Ray Rice only got the 2 games. Which is why Josh Brown, even though he admitted to beating his woman multiple times, like 20 times or something like that. I don't know, it's an insane number. He admitted to this, and he still getting 1 or 2 games. Mitigating factors. What the fuck that means? But this is who the NFL is. This is what the NFL is. They are on the business of, if you don't embarrass the NFL, we'll cut you a little bit of slack, right? Adrian Peterson beat his kid to the white meat show, literally. And the NFL put him on a commissioner exempt list when he still got paid. Same with Greg Hardy, still got paid by being on the special list and not playing. So again, now the NFL is showing us who they are. Obviously, they show who they've been, and obviously, it's not going to change for a while because, for one, not enough people are pissed off about it, right? Just when it happened to Ray Rice, enough people got pissed off in like 2 minutes when the NFL be like, okay, we messed up. All right, take him out the league, take him out the Madden NFL games, all that stuff, right? So yeah, so the NFL is not in the business of being embarrassed by the masses. Once they feel like they've been embarrassed by a player, he gets the brunt of the punishments, and that's just how it goes. Yeah. So again, this is the league that we watch. This is the league that we watch, and this is the league that we enjoy, that we talk mess over. spend a hard-earned dollars on. So I mean, I guess all is good. I mean, Jameis Winston gets suspended for 3 games. Is I guess relatively it's gonna go over well with most people. I guess because really and truly, not as if Jameis kneels for the anthem anyway. So I mean, what's the difference? What's he's not So again, man, it's just you gotta get it together. And back to Jameis real quick. If I get accused of sexual assaulting somebody, I'm probably going to jail for the rest of my life. Maybe you should think about that, Jameis. Maybe you should think about that. Anyways, for those who checked out this video, I appreciate you guys checking out this little quick video. I spoke a little bit about this on my podcast briefly. I just kind of want to get to more in detail. I ain't want to do on the podcast because my co-host have to walk out. We have a time limit. We try to keep it on a certain time limit. So, this is what I'm start doing. You can check out my podcast, man. SoundCloud, YouTube, iTunes, and the website is gonna come up. I put the website in the comments. It's on the up and coming. It's gonna be on the website. It's gonna be on YouTube. So try to build something. So appreciate you guys for checking this out. And of course, Jameis Winston, get your shit together, please. Thanks.